On October 26th, Croke Park played host to the annual IBEC HR Leadership Summit. Up to 400 HR professionals and business owners came together to explore the theme of leadership for a new world, looking at the different styles of leadership needed to operate in a workplace that is continuously evolving.
The HR Leadership event every year is a great opportunity for HR managers, senior leaders to come together and look at some of the key HR issues that are impacting Irish companies at the current time.
I really had three messages. The first is the biggest tool you have is your job, and how can you redefine it and tweak it so that you can learn new things. The second message is we can't reinvent ourselves in the same old network, and so an important thing that we need to all do to step up to bigger leadership roles is expand our circles and not always interact with the same usual suspects so that we can see more broadly. And the third is doing all those things means that we have to be a little bit more playful with how we see ourselves so that we free ourselves up to try different styles, to try leading differently without it feeling like a threat to our authenticity.
Today I was talking about the shifting boundaries of talent management, the freelance economy, those high-skilled workers that are out there, rethinking when people leave the organisation, how we keep them engaged and potentially rehire them. You know, we need to think about talent in a more dynamic way. We need to think about the boundaries of our organisation in different ways.
You will never have leaders of the future unless you have a culture which enables them and gives them an ability to react to whatever situation is presented by itself. My key message is to take away that if a culture doesn't exist, then you have an anti-culture. It is a culture, it does exist, you have to understand it. You're a key leader in that, and HR are key opinion leaders in how you form that. Look at culture the way it would look like EHS, quality or anything else, and view it like any other metric. And until you make that leap of faith that culture is measurable, you'll never achieve the culture you want.
Today it's largely about diversity and inclusion, while the overall theme is about leadership development. I think one of the most important ways and best ways to develop your leaders and an organisation is to focus on this. Probably focusing primarily on awareness around diversity and inclusion, ensuring we as an industry have a consistent view of what it is, and then giving some examples of how you can, in a smart and engaging way, encourage diversity within the organisation.
I came here today to talk about the role of developing positive mindful leaders that can create positive organisations and human-centred organisations of the future. And my takeaway message is the fact that we need to have a paradigm shift in how we educate and develop our leaders of the future, built on positive psychology, behavioural science and mindfulness in the workplace.
I'm so excited to be here at the HR Leadership Summit 2017, and in my keynote, Lead With Your Head, I'm going to be showing how some very tiny psychological changes to the way that we communicate can make a massive difference to our likelihood of getting the results that we need from our team. Simple things like engaging with them, meeting them at their point of need, and understanding that, you know what, regardless of what their job, they need to be excited about what they're doing. Whether they're in the front line in retail or at the most senior level in the creative side of marketing, they've got to be excited and engaged.
The IBEC HR Summit is always at a very high standard. The level of speaker, quality of input they give. We've had some good speakers from both international and local companies. I get lots of ideas that I can then take back to Britvic and look and see how we can implement those. What's really helpful today is it's a number of different perspectives on how leadership practice can be brought to life in companies.